Salt Lake.
Kevin, thank you very much.
Thanks, David. That's David Aldridge, our NBA Hall of Famer. Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. Fox and Bogdanovich pair up at the 1 and the 2. Harrison Barnes is out there with Bielitsa, and it's Bagley in at the 5. And for the Jazz, Conley and Mitchell, the talented backcourt pair. Bogdanovich out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's Ingles in at the 3, the small forward. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Rudy Gobert not content to just take the foul, used his size to follow through for the bucket.
And there's a lot of talk about Gobert's rim protection, but his rebounding is every bit as important on the defensive end.
Yeah, that's finishing off defense. Once you force them to miss, you don't want to allow second chance opportunities. Rudy Gobert averaged over 10 defensive boards a game last year. That was the best numbers of his career and top 3 in the league. Decent look from mid-range, but there may have been a better option for them in that set.
On the wing, Ingles. Back to Conley. Kicks it out to Mitchell. And stolen by Bogdanovich. Here's Fox. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
An unselfish guy who enjoys setting his guys up. Bagley has impressive vision for a big fella.
Now, here's Mitchell. It's stolen by Bagley. And no good. And Utah the other way now. Mitchell looking it over. And Bogdanovich picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
He was too aggressive. That's already his second foul. We haven't even gotten out of the first quarter.
Hields checked in for Bogdan Bogdanovich. And it's Bielitsa with the foul. That's his first foul. Now, here's Bogdanovich. Conley finds Ingles. Back to Conley. Clock at 6. The shot's good on the assist by Ingles.
We've talked about it before. Unselfish, great awareness. Ingles willing to turn down the shot if someone can break free.
Hield the pass to Bielitsa. And he converts the layup.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Now here's Conley. Mitchell right side. To the paint, deflects the pass, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Bagley.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
Here's Gobert. That one good for 2.
You know, he's wiry strong. Conley's made a living taking contact and making shots.
The Kings have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Fox passes to Bagley. Back to Fox. Gobert with the block. Mitchell against Hield. Mitchell kicks to Ingles. Mitchell outside. Gobert trying to get open. Another shot outside Bogdanovich. Ingles with the ball. Now guarded by Hield. Here's Mitchell. Bagley with the rebound.
Can't fault the play call. Even though he couldn't convert, that's a good shot.
And the dunk by Bielitsa.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. Now, here's Bogdanovich. Mitchell kicks to Bogdanovich. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Yep, that one goes. 1:30 left in the first quarter. Conley the pass to Gobert. Here's Mitchell. And the layup's good off the glass.
Great job getting it to go after he takes the hit. Mitchell plays with a force every night.
Fox with it. Hield outside. Over Mitchell. Hield can't hit. Hield against Mitchell. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
I mean, elite level athleticism. Donovan Mitchell attacking the rim So exciting to watch greatness develop.
Now, here's Fox. It's Pialita. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Bogdanovich left side. Mitchell outside. To the middle. Oh, he misses the dunk.
How much mustard on that hot dog do you really need? I know he's going for the big finish, but he didn't need to do all that.
Count that bucket.
And Fox starting to show you his abilities inside. It has quick instincts, which I think helps him when he's down low.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. 16 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Outside Conley. Bogdanovich looking around. Pass to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And his teammates appreciate the unselfishness. Bogdanovich willing to get it to his open guys.
And that one released in time, but no good. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. And always interesting to hear from Donovan Mitchell, who recently...
Everybody had their expectations of what we...
And you know, Greg, Mitchell's going to be right in the middle of it, leading the way.
And on top of everything else he does, he's elite at getting his own shot. We've seen him carry this team offensively at times. Boy, he is special.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And the guys, what's your take on Utah so far?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
This is exactly what you want to see if you're a coach. Your team starting fast and playing with confidence.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. On the floor for Sacramento. That's at the point with Hield to his side. They're the backcourt. Bagley is out there with Giles, and it's Barnes in at the 3 slot.
And sometimes Fox just can't be contained. I mean, he plays with so much heart and passion and terrific at scoring even when he gets bodied up.
Bradley's checked in for Rudy Gobert. The Kings also at the sub. Bogdanovich, he's checked in for Harrison Barnes. And getting to the free throw line more and more. GA awfully tough to stay in front of De'Aaron Fox.
I mean, he's just got to knock him down, though. I mean, a free throw percentage, I think he can and will improve upon.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Bojan Bogdanovic was a pro in Europe for a decade before he joined the NBA. And the Croatian sharpshooter says, a lot of players who are happy over there, but I wanted to have another challenge, to play against the best in the world. That was the only thing that was important to me. Guys, he's lived up to that promise.
He loves that challenge, and he's having success. D.A., thank you. Here's Clarkson after the basket by De'Aaron Fox. Clarkson passes to Davis, and that one is good. Davis has got his first basket of the night.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Fox kicks to Hield. From outside the arc. Bagley, and Bagley able to finish.
And how about the persistence on the backboard? Love how hard Bagley works on the offensive glass. Wants to outwork everybody.
Now, here's Clarkson. No points in the game yet for him. The 3. The rebound by Hield. Sacramento's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. On the wing, Hield. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. Hield's got the lead up to 1 now for the Kings. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Pass to O'Neal. To the inside. Here's Clarkson. Good work there as it goes.
Timeout.
And the Jazz lead by 1.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Proving once again that when you attack with confidence, good things tend to happen.
So the Kings call timeout, their first. So So Utah going with an almost entirely new group here. Bogdanovich is checked in for Bradley. Joe Ingles comes in for Royce O'Neal. Donovan Mitchell's checked in for Clarkson. And it's Conley in for Emmanuel Mudiay. And the Kings will go for a different look here. Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Bagley. Bielitsa comes in for Giles. Kent Bazemore's checked in for Hield. And it's Joseph in for Fox. Here is Davis. The Kings getting the bucket. Holmes with it. Picked up by Davis. Here's Bazemore. And Davis sends it back. And now Utah, fast break. Here's Conley. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Conley's got 6.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
That's the competitor in him. Close game. Let me have this one.
And yes, it's good. Joseph's got the lead, back up to 1 now for Sacramento. Guys, what a tight start to the game this has been.
And it's still in the first half. This could be a wild one.
Up again, and it's Bogdanovich on the follow.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Outside, Bogdanovich. 2 points, that one goes.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Now here is Conley. 6 points for him. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to go on Rashawn Holmes.
He's an ultra-quick lefty with a great feel for how to run a team. Mike Conley is a tremendous asset for this franchise.
Looking at who's out there now for the Jazz. Gobert, he's checked in for Davis. George Niang comes in for Bogdanovich. And Royce O'Neal subbed in for Joe Ingles. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Sacramento. Here's Mitchell. It's deflected, and they'll keep possession. High post, Gobert. Nice ball movement by Utah. Mitchell passes to Gobert. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got his 3rd assist on the night. Stolen by Michael Conley. Mitchell's shot is good. And now a 5-point Jazz lead.
More than just a shooter, Donovan Mitchell is crafty at getting it done inside too.
Joseph up top. Here's Barnes. And the quarter ends with some stifling defense. Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Utah found themselves in a close game in the first. The period came to a close with them. And
we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at Michael Conley. What a contribution.
His play so far is what fans love about him. He has gone right at the defense time and time again.
And not standing around, not settling for perimeter shots. He's looking to attack.
They've got Jordan Clarkson. He's out there with Mudiay. Gobert is out there with O'Neal. And it's Niang in at the power forward. That's the group starting the second half for Quinn Snyder.
And the quickness Fox has, boy, it's impressive. Just coasting to the cup with ease.
Mudiay pass to Niang. It's deflected. And now Sacramento on the break. Nobody near Barnes. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
He smiles on these catch-and-shoot opportunities. Barnes very comfortable as a secondary scorer.
Mudiay finds Clarkson. Back to Mudiay. It's stolen by Bagley. Down low, here's Fox, and it's Fox with the jam.
Yeah, Fox has got great leaping ability, and he likes to get up off the ground there for the flush.
Passes it to Niang. From deep three-point range, kept alive. Gobert, and terrific work on the offensive glass when he picks up 2. Gobert's got 9. A great competitive game so far.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
Fox against Moutier. And it's Fox with the jam.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
But not every point guard can give you that, the ability to finish with that level of authority.
Utah with the ball. The Kings getting the bucket. Clarkson passes to Niang. Clarkson kicks to O'Neal. Off target from three-point range.
Only 1 for 4 in this half. Sometimes it's execution. Sometimes the shots just don't go down.
The pass to Clarkson. For three. Traps in the tray. Clarkson's got his second bucket of the night.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
Bogdanovich passes to Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
Well, I think it's fair to say that Fox is in the zone right now. An exciting player to watch. I just love seeing how he can take over a game with his aggressiveness. And
De'Aaron Fox gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. A different look for Utah. Joe Ingles, he's checked in for Royce O'Neal. Donovan Mitchell comes in for Clarkson, and it's Mike Conley in for Emmanuel Moutier. Then for the Kings, Kent Bazemore is checked in for Barnes. Buddy Hield comes in for Bogdanovich. And Corey Joseph subbed in for De'Aaron Fox.
Kent Bazemore can sneak up on you with his length. Doesn't take much to get to his launch point.
Hield against Mitchell. He dishes it to Ingles. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And what we're seeing lately from Ingles, he's a two-way threat, has the size, length, and instincts to affect both ends of the floor.
Now here's Joseph. Dishes it to Hield. Down to 5 on the shot clock. His three-pointer's off the mark. And so Gobert will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. Ingles dishes to Conley. Niang passes to Mitchell. Ingles against Bazemore. Back to Ingles. Mitchell trying to free himself. It's good on the putback.
Adding to this lead, he's been dependable and consistent at the offensive end.
Three-pointer Hield. Up top, Holmes. Defended by Gobert. And he comes up with the deuce. Joseph's got the game tied up here for the Kings.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
There's 37 seconds left in the third. Mitchell passes to Niang. There's the dish to Gobert. Nice ball movement by Utah. Conley with the three. Bazemore grabs the miss. Kings have gone 7 of 9 from the field to start this second half. Some tremendous shooting from them. Right side, Conley. Mitchell's shot is good. Mitchell's got 8 points.
Finding a man wide open, Mike Conley does an exceptional job of leading this team.
And he launches it from deep. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. And the Kings lead by 1. Buried from outside. But I don't know. I think we may see a review here. That was pretty close. And not so fast. The officials are going to check that shot again and make sure they got it right. And as we finish the third quarter, it's still close. Both teams trading baskets. Utah out in front, up by 2. Live from Vivint Smart Home Arena, you're watching 2K Sports. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And a look at the 5 for the Kings to start the fourth. Hield and Barnes are the 2 and the 3. Bielitsa is out there with Holmes, and it's Fox in at the point. On defense, Sacramento trailing by 2. Clarkson on the wing. Inside. Here's Bradley. Rebound by the Kings. Here's Barnes, and it's Barnes slamming it down.
There's a certain resiliency to this team, and you're starting to see it.
Well within striking range. Now is when you have to lock in at both ends.
Here's Clarkson. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well. Boy, right down to the wire here. Still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, and after all the energy both sides have expended, both teams still hungry for the win.
And the Kings making a change here. Bagley's checked in.
And you know, Clarkson entering the league as a second-round pick, a little unsung for most of his career, but always seems to find a way to contribute.
Hield the pass to Giles. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. Bogdanovich has got 4 rebounds in this game for the Jazz. Donovan Mitchell comes in for Jordan Clarkson, and Mike Conley is subbed in for Moutier. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. And it's out of bounds. The Jazz able to retain possession here. And Utah has possession. 3-point lead. 4 on the clock. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. And here we go with Giles running it up the court. Shot by Hield, nobody around. And it's Fox with the jam.
There's no bigger play in a close game than a putback slam.
Oh, and that one's got them all hyped up. Wow.
They're bringing the energy, the hustle, the fight, and they also didn't give up on that possession.
Mitchell finds Conley. Barnes against Ingles. Back to Conley. Tips it up. Conley on the follow. And the Jazz lead by 3.
Nice tip in there. I mean, he's got like a sixth sense in terms of where the miss is going to go. That is really a talent.
Pass to Ingles. The tray. It's hauled in by the Kings. Giles has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. The kick out to Fox. Hield against Mitchell. Rebounded by Donovan Mitchell. Jazz leading by 3. Pass to Ingles. Back to Mitchell. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
Donovan Mitchell's ready, and he knocked down one of the bigger shots of this game.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the 4th quarter. That's a 2 from Hield. On the wing, Hield. Over Mitchell. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. And it's Bradley with the ball for the Utah Jazz. Here in the 4th, they've allowed just 4 points. And De'Aaron Fox gets the whistle that time. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. A different look for Utah. Gobert, he's checked in for Bradley. Royce O'Neal comes in for Joe Ingles. And it's Clarkson in for Mike Conley. And then for Sacramento, Bielitsa. He checks in for Giles. Ken Bazemore comes in for Harrison Barnes. And it's Bogdanovich in for Hield. And it's Fox with the jam.
That's what you get from a vet like Bazemore, making the next pass.
Clarkson against Fox. Some dishes to Mitchell. And Gobert kicks to Mitchell. Over Bogdanovich. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Stepping up big, Gobert showing why he's considered a cornerstone for this franchise.
Now Fox. Bogdanovich inside, covered by Mitchell. Bielitsa misses.
He goes up strong, but he is met with resistance. I think that surprised him a little bit.
Mitchell passes to Bogdanovich. Back to Clarkson. Bielitsa against Bogdanovich. To the inside. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Bogdanovich has got the lead up to 7 now for the Jazz.
Guys, let's just go ahead and call this one. It's over.
They couldn't make enough plays when it mattered. Interesting game, though, in terms of some of the matchups.
And what a play, just snatched out of the air. Credit the block. Well, for the Jazz, they can just run out the clock. Mitchell against Bogdanovich. Oh, the lob to Gobert.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
And so it's Utah with the win. A confident. All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up.
for the land of the...
Welcome, everyone. It's time for NBA action. Hey, Dave.
Hey, good evening, Kev.
DA, the Sacramento fans would love to see that as well. Thanks so much for that report. And the starting group for the Grizzlies. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Winslow in at the 3 slot. And for Sacramento, Fox and Bogdanovich pair up at the 1 and the 2. Bagley is out there with Bielitsa. And it's Barnes in at small forward. Brooks, the pass to Winslow. Back to Brooks. 4 on the shot clock. Launches a 3. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast. And it's Fox with the ball for the Sacramento Kings. It's a 3-point game. Bogdanovich looking around. Passes to Fox. Back to Bogdanovich. And there's the feed to Fox. Morant with the steal. Brooks right side. Back to Winslow. It's good. And he makes his first shot of the game.
An improved playmaker who does a solid job distributing the rock. Don't sleep on Brooks' vision.
Fox, the bounce pass. And here we go. Morant heading to the hoop. That one goes. Count it.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And how about then not settling? I mean, instead of being lazy with the shot selection, they go right to the rim.
And it's Memphis on the break. Out to Brooks. Puts up a 3. He can't hit that time. So the Kings will take it the other way.
And never the star some predicted coming out of North Carolina, but Harrison Barnes still a quality wing in our league.
Oh, yeah, GA. I mean, mostly a straight line driver. I like him playing off the ball, spotting up and diving when the opportunity presents itself.
Winslow dishes to Morant. Tipped away and stolen by Barnes. The drive by Bagley. Missed inside.
I don't think the D does good enough here, but something causes the miss.
Brooks feeling it out a bit. Feeds it to Jackson. Back to Brooks. Fox with the steal. And up the court come the Kings on the break. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
Quick instincts on the defensive end. I mean, when you're careless around Fox, he's going to take advantage of it.
And here's Morant. Valanciunas trying to free himself up. And that one's good. Morant's got his second basket.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you have to bring much faster help than that.
Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Yeah, and the versatility Bogdanovich offers is enticing. A fundamentally sound player who does a little bit of everything.
Here's what Sacramento's going with right now. Giles checked in for Marvin Bagley. Jabari Parker comes in for Bielitsa. Fields checked in for Harrison Barnes. And Corey Joseph subbed in for De'Aaron Fox. Down low. And it's Anderson that time on the assist by Jones.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Hield from outside. Grizzlies with the rebound. Outside, Jones. Back to Clark. Lays it up off the glass.
You got to know this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
The deep 3 from Hield. Again, the miss by the Kings. The Grizzlies on offense. They're on a 13-4 run. Jones, the pass to Anderson. Fires the 3. Rebound by Parker. The Kings trail by 9. And up the court come the Kings on the break. Giles. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by. Jones with it. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. Here's Gutteridge. Clark, the pass to Jones. Stolen by Joseph. And now Sacramento on the break. Giles leading the charge. They grab their own miss. Oh, that's blocked.
Well, this is where measurements don't tell the whole story. Clark is a tremendous shot blocker despite having an average wingspan.
That one good for 2. Anderson's got his second basket of the night.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
He's disappeared this quarter. He can't get anything to drop. That's not going to help him get out of the hole.
Jones from outside. Memphis the rebound. And Anderson kicks to Jones. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. And he can't get the first one. And he sinks the second. 8 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. The pass to Hield. From deep. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies with a 10-point lead. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And for Memphis, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Well, yeah, this is their preferred pace, and it's gotten them out to an early lead.
So on the floor to begin things for Memphis here in the second quarter. They've got Jones. Clark is out there with Kyle Anderson. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas, and it's Melton in at the shooting guard. Now here's Valanciunas, still looking for his first bucket in this one. And going out of bounds, last touch by Barnes. Some changes for Sacramento. Bjelica, he checks in for Parker. And De'Aaron Fox subbed in for Joseph. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Jackson, he's checked in for Clark. Winslow comes in for Kyle Anderson. Brooks checked in for Melton. And it's Morant in for Tyus Jones. Here's Bjelica. Jaren Jackson making his last shot. And with that shot, the Grizzly lead is cut down now to just 8 points with the basket from Barnes. Morant outside. Pass to Valanciunas. Jackson kicks to Winslow. Morant against Fox. And that one's good. Morant.
Has closer in. Morant finding a way to score. He has fantastic touch around the 10.
Fox, the bounce pass. Holmes passes to Fox. Fox against Morant. To the middle. Here's Jackson. He feeds it to Valanciunas. Now here's Morant for 3. Brooks kicks to Valanciunas. Memphis moving that ball around. 6 to shoot. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. The Grizzlies have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far. And he knocks down the first one.
And one of the younger players to enter the 2019 draft, Morant, wise beyond his years.
And the Kings making a change here. Bagley's checked in. Now here's Fox. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Wants to get it to Bjelica, and does. Over Jackson. Bjelica misses.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
And the rejection by Valanciunas.
Oh, a good shot blocker who competes hard on defense. Defenders better think twice before trying Valanciunas.
And the dunk by Jackson.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, and it's because of the looks they're getting. Their offense is creating some great opportunities. And add Valanciunas to the list of traditional bigs who are trying to stretch out their games. Last year, he shot more threes per contest than in any other season. And he actually hit them at a decent clip.
Winslow's shot is off. The Kings trail by 14.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter.
And even though Valanciunas has added the three ball to his game, his value to this team really lies elsewhere.
But yeah, Jay, he better know where his bread is buttered and stay in his lane. Because no question, he's there to be a space eater. Look, think about it. He gives you high-level rebounding, efficient scoring inside. But if he wants more minutes on the floor, an improved jump shot is key for him.
Here's Bagley, following the basket by John Morant.
Playing him tough inside and preventing the layup, that'll get the whole team pumped up.
And it's Brooks in the corner. Lots of room. He kicks it to Morant. Jackson trying to break free. And it's off from three-point range. The Kings have gone only 2 of 7 from the field since the second quarter got underway. Again, the miss by the Kings. And the Grizzlies leading by 16. Pass to Morant. To the paint. Outside for Jackson. Lets the three fly. The shot off that time. And it's the Kings taking it the other way. Bazemore passes to Fox. And he can't stop the run as he misses.
He's dragged them down with his performance today. I mean, a whole lot of zeros from him on the stat sheet.
Can't get it to fall.
Cold quarter for him, ice cold. I mean, it may be time to give him a breather. Maybe someone off the bench can get him a spark.
That's out of bounds. The Grizzlies able to retain possession here. Both teams will make substitutions. On defense, Sacramento. They trail by 16. And Jackson throws it down hard.
Well, this is why Morant's teammates love to play alongside him. I mean, exceptional vision, and he's incredibly unselfish.
Holmes, good.
He'll take advantage of that kind of soft defense every time. Just give him a chance to attack the basket, and he will.
The three from Morant. The shot that time, not on target. Gets it off. That one doesn't go. And so it's Memphis.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball. It's Memphis out in front at the half. They're leading by 16. Kenny, what was your impression? Well, and
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You have to like what you're seeing from John Morant.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
This game has his fingerprints all over it. Now looking to replicate what he did in the first half.
Fox and Bogdanovich pair up at the 1 and the 2. Harrison Barnes is out there with Nemanja Bjelica. And it's Bagley in at the center. And that's the group for Luke Walton as we begin the second half. And it's Fox with the jam.
Was that a guard or a big? What a dime from Bagley. He continues to develop his vision.
Morant outside. This is to Jackson. Pass to Winslow. Back to Jackson. Valanciunas trying to free himself up. Jackson, that's good. Jackson's got 8 points.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Here's Barnes. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Valanciunas has got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And now the fast break. Fox with the ball. Makes it off the glass. Fox has got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
They're on target from the start of the half. I mean, they're moving well. They're getting some good shots. Now, that makes them 3 for 4 from the field since halftime.
Brooks with no one around. And a miss there on the triple. The Kings trail by 11.
Kevin, it's a sort of a boom or bust type player last year. Brooks is a major league streak shooter. I mean, and when he's on, he can carry your offense.
That should give them a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
Hey, guys, you think he was sending a message on that one? He doesn't like losing.
Whoa, what a finish!
Run that back. I want to see the replay now. Are you for real? Morant way, way up. That move is fire.
Fox against Morant. Takes a three. Fox, no good.
Even for a player who's not a three-point specialist, I mean, that's a shot you got to knock down.
Morant against Fox. Brooks, the pass to Jackson. Back to Brooks. Goes up on the high post. Bagley with the rebound.
A little surprised he took the jump shot with nobody around him. He could have attacked the basket.
And here's Brooks. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. They led by as many as 18 points. Shoots the three. Sinks the triple. Brooks has got 6.
Showing how lethal he can be from there. Brooks, oh man, if you keep giving Brooks these type of looks, he's going to keep making you pay.
Outside Bogdanovich. 1:51 left in the third quarter.
You can learn a lot by watching him operate in their offense.
And the Grizzlies leading by 12. Now Morant. 12 points for him. Winslow finds Morant. And here's Valanciunas. Fox with the steal. And the Kings pushing it up now. Here's Bagley. That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich.
Yeah, they are really starting to push it now.
Memphis has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Morant against Fox. On the wing, Winslow. Puts it up from 17. Sacramento grabs the miss.
I thought that one was going to go down. Mid-range jumpers. Oh, man, that's usually a bunny with the D playing soft like that.
Morant against Fox from 11 feet away. And that one hits back iron. The Kings trail by 10. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. Rebounded by Jackson. Jackson's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Still plenty of time for him to contribute in this game, but it's a tough stretch he's going through.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And the Kings will go for a different look here. Harry Giles is checked in for Bielitsa. Ken Bazemore comes in for Harrison Barnes. Fields checked in for Bogdanovich. And it's Joseph in for De'Aaron Fox. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Melton. Offensive rebound. Clark dishes to Jang. Now the pass to Melton. Misses from close range. And so it's Memphis going into the break with a 10-point lead. They've played the better game so far, but their work. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
No, it's quick decision making. You see a guy open, you can't hesitate. That's an outstanding play.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this 4th quarter. So on the floor for Memphis, we've got Brandon Clark. Anderson is out there with Tyus Jones. And it's Melton in at the 2-guard spot. The Kings trail by 12. Hield outside. Lays it up and banks it in. Hield's got his first points in this one.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Jones kicks to Clark. Fires for 3. Shot clock reset for Memphis. Anderson passes to Gutterich. Memphis moving it around. 5 to shoot. Back to Clark. And at last, they get one to fall. And the Grizzlies lead by 12. Now here's Joseph. They kick out to Heel. Here's Giles. Grizzlies with the rebound. Anderson's got 4 rebounds in this game.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
They know they can't give him that shot. The D's all over it, not even giving him an inch of space.
And that one's good by Clark.
And this is what the coaching staff loves when they watch Clark, wanting to improve his shooting off the catch.
Here's Gutteridge. He's covered by Bazemore. Here's Melton. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Jones has got 3 assists in the game. Healed from outside. That shot misses. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. Anderson passes to Gutteridge. It's Jones on the wing. He's covered by Joseph. And there's the defensive 3-second call. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical.
The potential is there. For Clark, it's about expanding the range so that it makes him more versatile offensively.
Here's what Sacramento's going with right now. Parker's checked in for Rashawn Holmes. Bielitsa comes in for Giles. Barnes, he's checked in for Kent Bazemore. And it's Fox in for Joseph.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
But it had to be. These days, you need to stretch the floor somewhat to make everything else work.
Morant surveying the D. The dish to Valanciunas. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. And the Grizzlies lead by 21.
The closer Valanciunas gets, the more dangerous he is, which is why he looks to score from there.
Memphis with the ball. They're on a 16-5 run. Inside and stolen by Bielitsa. Healed with it. He's picked up by Brooks. Again, Healed missing. Memphis leading by 21. And a wide open look for Valanciunas. And the 3 off target. The Kings have gone just 2 of 8 in this 4th quarter. The final quarter not treating them well so far.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Memphis.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And a lot of players tonight helped contribute to this performance, but in particular, a real good game it was for Ja Morant.
He was the one dictating the pace tonight, playing up-tempo or slowing it down, but always scoring.
Down low. Clark kicks to Brooks. Releases. Offensive rebound. Out left to the wing. Gutteridge. And he's good on the 3-ball.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, there's no doubt as to who was the better team. I mean, they proved it with this win.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. To the wing right side. Good, and a nice assist from Morant.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, I love how they play for one another out there. No signs of selfishness. They're just a total team effort.
Here's Morant. Here's Gutteridge. It's Brooks on the wing. From deep. Morant passes to Clark. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight. A beautiful evening in downtown Memphis, Tennessee. Our setting tonight, the FedEx Forum. Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA. D.A.
Kevin, thanks.
What a great guy. D.A., thank you for that. And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Conley runs the point with Mitchell flanking him. Bogdanovich out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's Ingles in at the small forward. And for the Grizzlies, Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Winslow in at the 3. Outside Jackson. Back to Morant. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson.
And for a great shooter, Morant really works for high percentage shots. Loves to take it inside.
Conley, the pass to Mitchell. Back to Conley. Clock at 6. It's stolen by Valanciunas. To the middle. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Here's Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Mitchell, understanding that length and athleticism, serves him well on the defensive end. Nicely done.
And now just over a minute played here in the first. Here's Morant. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Here is Conley. Following the basket by John Morant. And the shot goes in.
Well, Mike Conley has mastered pick and roll play and does such a good job making the right decisions.
Morant passes to Valanciunas. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
So out of the gates, 3 for 3, exactly what they're looking for.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Dylan Brooks. That is his first foul of the game. Mitchell against Brooks. Mitchell left side. Shot from 16. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. The Grizzlies have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Memphis moving it around. Brooks outside. Offensive rebound. Here's Morant. And they pick up 2. Morant's got 6 points.
Talk about hitting the ground running. 4 for 5 to start.
Gobert the pass to Conley. Back to Gobert. Just 3 to shoot. From deep 3-point range, Brooks grabs the board. Memphis leading by 4. Winslow dishes to Jackson. From downtown. Tries again. And Valanciunas kicks to Brooks. Morant passes to Winslow. To the inside. And out of bounds as the Jazz gain possession. So Memphis ends up going with the new group. So Utah going with an almost entirely new group here. Davis is checked in for Rudy Gobert. Royce O'Neal comes in for Joe Ingles. Clarkson, he's checked in for Donovan Mitchell. And Emmanuel Mudiay subbed in for Mike Conley. Now here's Mudiay. Clarkson on the wing. Pass to Bogdanovich. Over in the corner, Mudiay. Over Jones. Mudiay, no good. For Memphis, they've gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Anderson against Davis. Elbow shot is on the way. And it's Memphis with another.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Mudiay looking around. To the right side. And the pass to Clarkson. To the paint, picked off in midair. And here they come. Here's Melton. To the wing on the left. Clark outside. Three-pointer. Good on the three-point shot.
Oh, great ball movement there.
40 seconds left to play here in the first. Now, here's Clarkson. Guarded closely. Taken away. And it's Memphis on the break. Anderson with the ball. Over Bogdanovich. The putback. And Clark is right there.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Jones against Moutier. Will it go? Inside. And it's out of bounds. Utah able to retain possession here. Clarkson finds Davis. With 1 on the clock. And so it's Memphis holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. They have made it. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And the Grizzlies have been rolling right along, haven't they?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
They've got Jones. Brandon Clark is out there with Anderson. And it's Melton in at the 2 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Pass to O'Neal. Just 5 on the clock. Utah needs to get off a shot here. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Valanciunas, who's checked in for DeAnthony Melton. Utah also making some changes. Bradley comes in for Gobert. And it's George Niang in for Davis. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, Mike Conley is a 3-time Sportsmanship Award winner. He's also won the Teammate Award. And he's never been assessed a technical foul at any level of basketball. Now, some ask if going easy on the refs costs him calls down the road. But Coach Quinn Snyder said, it's hard to imagine that handling yourself with poise and respect can ever be a negative. Guys?
Well said. Thanks, David. Anderson wide open. The Grizzlies with another miss. And here's Clarkson. He brings it up for the Jazz. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Passes it to O'Neal. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
Well, this is where measurements don't tell the whole story. Clark is a tremendous shot blocker despite having an average wingspan.
Down low, and Clark slams it in.
And buckets like that have been hard to come by. Not the most exciting game. Both sides look way off in terms of their shooting.
Well, you have to appreciate the defensive battle for sure. Both squads struggling on the offensive end. We call this grit and grind.
Here's O'Neal looking for Clark, and he gets it there. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Pass to Gutterich. Dishes it to Clark. The 17-footer. Launches a 3. That one goes in for him too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4. Jazz trail by 16. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Clarkson dishes to Bradley. And here we go. Clark for 3. That one will not drop. It's his first miss. He's 4 for 5. Now, here's Clarkson. Defense right on him. Moutier finds Bradley. And here's Clarkson. Bradley trying to break free. Got a piece of it. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Valanciunas passes to Jones. The pass to Clark. Takes a 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. Clark's got 8 points in the quarter.
Man, if Clark ever hits that shot with consistency, watch out. That's a game changer.
Moutier dishes to Clarkson. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game. Jones drives in. That one goes in.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
Bradley. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Yeah, just nice strength there, and then just off with the shot.
It's his first trip to the line. So Utah going with an almost entirely new group here. Bogdanovich, he's checked in for George Niang. Joe Ingles comes in for O'Neal. Mitchell, he's checked in for Jordan Clarkson. And it's Mike Conley in for Emmanuel Moutier. Jazz trail by 18. Here's Mitchell. He's off on that one. And it's Memphis the other way. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. And there's the foul. It'll go on Joe Ingles. That's his first foul. The Jazz making a switch here. Gobert's checked in. There's 45 seconds left to play here in the half. Morant passes to Jackson. And he gets the bucket.
You see the court awareness Morant has. Outstanding at keeping his teammates involved with good looks.
And here is Mitchell. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. The Jazz with another miss. Memphis with the ball. They're on a 12-3 run right now. And Valanciunas kicks to Morant. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Just superior focus from Morant. His determination is what allows him to convert through contact.
Now Conley. The dish to Gobert. Just 3 on the clock. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater.
Getting the...
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. Brandon Clark playing terrific basketball in this. He had 13. That's all for now.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. And it's Conley with the ball for the Jazz.
And Doris, as Gobert has added strength, his rebounding numbers have continued to improve.
That's right, Greg. He's always been a force as a shot blocker. But over the past 2 seasons, this guy as a rebounder has been top 3 in the league. Last year, he even challenged Andre Drummond for king of the boards. He's got great size, great anticipation, and he plays with passion.
So on the floor for Utah, Conley and Mitchell, the talented backcourt pair. Bogdanovich out there with Joe Ingles. And it's Gobert in at the 5, roaming the paint. Winslow wide open. He fires. The three-pointer no good. Jazz trail by 21. Here's Bogdanovich. Rebounded by Jackson.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
From deep, Brooks. The Grizzlies with another miss.
And out of the gates here in this second half, they have not started well. 0 of 3.
Knock it down, baby.
Mitchell outside. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Mitchell. A 3-ball. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Valanciunas has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Morant with a wide open look. They get it back. Valanciunas dishes to Jackson. Now here's Morant for 3. Jackson passes to Valanciunas. Brooks outside. Fires the 3. They shoot again. Here's Valanciunas. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Here's Mitchell. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
How high was Donovan Mitchell? How pretty was that dunk? My goodness.
And the Grizzlies leading by 21.
Hey, yo, right here.
Morant looking around. Kicks to Winslow. To the middle. Here's Jackson. That one off the back iron and out.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Oh, that was something else.
Have mercy.
Well, how about the court awareness from Bogdanovich, showing off his ability to find the open man, Kev?
Jackson dishes to Morant. Back to Jackson. Over Bogdanovich. Winslow finds Jackson. Fires for three. Utah with the rebound.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Back to Mitchell. There's 1:47 left in the third quarter. He was all alone on that one. Mitchell's got 6 points in the quarter. Memphis leading by 17. Knocked away. He had stolen by Ingles. Mitchell with it. He's picked up by Brooks. Bogdanovich passes to Mitchell. Ingles kicks to Mitchell. Second shot opportunity. Here's Gobert. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket.
I love it when Rudy Gobert crashes the offensive glass, uses those long arms to great advantage.
Brooks dishes to Morant. They need this one. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game.
And the work ethic that Morant has sets him up nicely. Make no mistake, this guy wants to be an all-time great.
Here's what Utah's going with right now. Davis is checked in for Bogdanovich. O'Neal comes in for Joe Ingles. And it's Clarkson in for Mike Conley. Here's Mitchell. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And we talk a lot about Mitchell's offense, and for a good reason, but the defense is also an area where he's excelled.
Oh, no doubt, Greg. We identify him with the offensive end of the floor because he's carried a burden for the Utah Jazz early in his career. But think about it. He's strong, athletic, long wingspan, excellent instincts. This guy has the potential to be one of the most impactful two-way players in today's NBA.
And O'Neal gets it to go. Here's Morant. 11 points in the game. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Morant's got 13 points.
This guy has been a catalyst for them all game long. What a job leading them to this lead.
Morant against Mitchell. Pass to O'Neal. Here's Davis. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's Memphis. Their lead at 15 going into the break. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. They've got Kyle Anderson. Brandon Clark is out there with Jackson. Then there's John Morant. And it's Melton in at the 2 guard. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Jackson has the open look. A 3-pointer off the mark.
I'll tell you, even though he's not playing his best basketball, the team has played well and picked it up. I love it.
Moutier kicks to O'Neal. Back to Moutier. Feeds to Davis. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It goes on Brandon Clark.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And he's good on the second. And the Grizzlies leading by 14. Here's Melton. Clark for three. The rebound by the Jazz. Gobert's got 4 rebounds in this game. It's stolen. Jackson with it. Now defended by Moutier. Morant outside. And another miss by Memphis. Jazz trail by 14. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Moutier passes to Clarkson. He dishes it to Gobert. The tray. O'Neal misses. Memphis has gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. It's Morant in the corner. Outside Jackson. Out to Morant. All alone. No good. Now the Jazz take it the other way. Gobert dishes to O'Neal. Passes it to Moutier. To the paint. Here's Davis. The basket good off the assist from Moutier.
You can see the improving court awareness of Emmanuel Moutier, having an understanding for when to find his guys.
And finished off by Morant.
Gives the team such a great element, having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Oh, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever.
A shot by Clarkson, no good. Memphis leading by 14. Anderson outside. Clark kicks to Anderson. Lets it go with a three. The offensive rebound. Great positioning on the putback.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Now, here's Clarkson. We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in. Yep, that one goes in there.
How about Jordan Clarkson? The ability at his position to absorb contact and finish the play.
Morant with it. Just 5 to shoot. Count the basket.
Fantastic instincts there by Morant, sizing up the D and then just taking what he sees.
Clarkson taking his time here. And it's Moutier, top of the key. Gobert trying to get open. Moutier, no good. And the Grizzlies leading by 16.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Grizzlies.
Starting 5 must have been happy to get so much help from the reserves in this game.
And they not only lightened the load, the subs did nothing less than guarantee a win.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Ja Morant.
This guy has been shot-making all night long. He commands the rock and takes over.
And the first one drops.
See, I have so much appreciation for the way Rudy Gobert plays the game. This guy takes smart shots on the offensive end. He uses that reach to perfection on the defensive end. He is a defense unto himself.
So Memphis ends up going with a new group. So Utah going with an almost entirely new group here. Bogdanovich, he's checked in for Davis. Joe Ingles comes in for Royce O'Neal. Donovan Mitchell's checked in for Jordan Clarkson. And it's Conley in for Emmanuel Moutier. Gobert against Jang. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by the Jazz. 20 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Mitchell in the corner. The three. Outside Conley. Fires from deep. No good. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. Some good moments throughout this one, but they... coming up next. Hello, basketball fans. You've got D8.
Hey, Kevin, if you'll allow a DC kid to be a little parochial right now.
Great stuff as always, DA. Thank you. And checking out Utah's opening lineup. Conley runs the point with Mitchell flanking him. Bogdanovich out there with Gobert, and it's Ingles in at the 3 spot. And for the Kings, Fox and Bogdanovich pair up at the 1 and the 2. Bagley is out there with Bielitsa, and it's Barnes in at the small forward position. Now, here's Mitchell. Bogdanovich inside. Bielitsa's there. Bagley with the block.
And Bagley's defense airtight that time. Nice concentration on D.
Now Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
And here is Barnes. And there's Fox. That's good on the assist by Barnes. Here's the Jazz with the ball. 4-point game. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Out of bounds, Sacramento takes possession. And it's Fox with the jam.
Oh, that gets everybody fired up. The point guard, De'Aaron Fox, up on the rim.
Conley surveying the D. First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. The Jazz with another miss.
He lacks defense there. He's going to see fewer and fewer chances if he can't bury those kind of jumpers.
And it's Fox with the jam.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possessions.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
Here's Bogdanovich. Sacramento making their last shot.
And entering the league as a complimentary scorer, Bogdanovich put up 20 points a game last year. That was a career high in the 4th straight year that he improved his scoring average.
And another area where Bogdanovich is helping the offense. Greg is doing a better job of creating for others.
I mean, he still has that shoot-first mentality, but now if he doesn't have a clean look, he's much more willing to make the extra pass, and that makes him just that much more valuable to this team. And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
That's 0 for 4 now. Time to slow it down and maybe get the best possible shot the next time down.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Yeah, you wondered if they would take some time to find their A game. They did it at jump ball. They've been awesome tonight.
It's deflected. It's stolen by Bagley. And now Sacramento on the break. And it's Fox with the jam.
Bagley's showing he can be effective on defense, jumping up and getting a steal.
Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Inside, Gobert. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Now, here's Fox. He's got 14. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Shot clock at 6. Good D by Bogdanovich. Jazz trail by 10. Here's Mitchell. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And there's an edge to Mitchell's game. He wants to be the guy in charge, and if that means he's got to get physical, he'll do it.
A platoon swap here for Sacramento. Utah also making some changes. Ed Davis is checked in for Bogdanovich. Royce O'Neal comes in for Joe Ingles. And it's Jordan Clarkson in for Mike Conley. Joseph, the pass to Giant. Back to Joseph. Stolen by Mitchell. Davis kicks to Clarkson. Banked in off the glass.
And the strength of Clarkson on display. Awesome job fending off the defense and not letting that deter him from scoring.
Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. Hield attacking, and that one. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
The Jazz shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
A 5-star recruit coming out of high school. Davis still trying to gain the consistency he needs to fulfill his potential.
The Kings making a switch here. Holmes checked in. Emmanuel Mudiay's checked in for the Jazz. Here's Bazemore. Stolen by Clarkson. And now here's Davis, the fast break opportunity. Clarkson dishes to Mudiay. And a missed layup.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
And then Hield with the dunk.
And dropping the sledgehammer there. He curbs a 10-0 run by the Jazz.
1 second left. And Gobert with the lay-in. Gobert's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Precision pass from Mudiay to get his teammate a good look there.
And at the end of one, both teams putting up some points. Kings lead by 2. Live from Golden One Center, you're watching 2K Sports. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And let's quickly break down the game we've been watching for the Kings, guys.
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Yeah, that worked wonders for them in the quarter. We'll see what kind of adjustments get made.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the court for Sacramento, Joseph and Hield make up the backcourt. Kent Bazemore is out there with Jabari Parker. And it's Holmes in at the 5 down low. He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. For the Utah Jazz last season, there was a lot of fallout from the COVID crisis. But Rudy Gobert was able to patch up things with his teammates and specifically guard Donovan Mitchell after Gobert realized his mistake. For a team with so much maturity and potential to win, it was good to see them finally be able to turn the page. Guys?
Good to see things back on track. Thanks, David.
Now that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference. Not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Mudiay passes to Clarkson. A floater. The shot, no good. And the Kings going the other way now. There's the pass to Bazemore. And the slam dunk by Bazemore.
That's a good read by Jabari, a solid passer. And he knew he could reward a teammate that time.
Passes it to Mudiay. Parker against Davis. Basket counts.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Now, here's Holmes. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Hield the pass to Joseph. Stolen by Clarkson. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Jordan Clarkson bringing it up to the 10.
And so it's Joseph with it. He'll bring it up for the Kings. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Davis. That is his first foul of the game. Sacramento making some changes. Bielitsa, he checks in for Parker. Harrison Barnes comes in for Kent Bazemore. And it's Fox in for Joseph. The Jazz also changing it up. Tony Bradley's checked in for Gobert. George Niang comes in for Davis. And Mike Conley subbed in for Clarkson. And De'Aaron Fox gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. Some changes for Sacramento. Giles comes in for Rashad Holmes. And it's Bogdanovich in for Hield. Now here's Bradley. O'Neal passes to Moutier. He nails it, and we're tied up.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Now, here's Bjelica. He's guarded closely, and even 3-on-3 break. And Bogdanovich picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And for those of you just joining us, we're in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Niang picks to Moutier. In the corner, O'Neal with it. Down low, Bradley makes it off the glass. Bradley's got the lead up to 2 now for the Jazz.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Pass to Bjelica. Back to Fox. They need this, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And De'Aaron Fox, one of those hyper-athletic point guards, but still more slight of build than a Westbrook or, in their primes, John Wall, Derrick Rose. Do you think he needs to get stronger?
Well, I think that's a great question, and you could take it 2 ways. Yes, physically, and yes, mentally. And he's getting a ton of minutes in the early part of his career, and De'Aaron Fox is learning how to be a better leader. So the answer, does he need to get stronger? He is.
Now here's Moutier, and there it is for him. Moutier's got 6 points.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
The Kings trail by 3. Now here's Fox. Right side Bagley. Pass to Barnes. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Stolen by Michael Conley. Fast break. Here we go. Here's O'Neal. To the inside. Bradley can't get it to go. Clock management. This is where they can get a 2-for-1.
And Kevin, every opportunity counts.
And that one's good. Barnes.
So this time Harrison Barnes using some of his physical advantages to bully the defense, or at least get them on their heels.
Now here's Moutier. The pass to Niang. Over to the left wing. O'Neal with it. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Barnes, and the dunk by Barnes.
And Barnes knows in this offense he's got to get out on the break. That time does it well.
To the left side wing. Here's Moutier, 11 feet out, and he hits it. And that's now 8 points for Emmanuel Moutier. And Fox gets it to go.
Becoming more confident and a little bit more poised in terms of how he scores is De'Aaron Fox.
Up in time. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And some good action. Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the end. A pretty close game for the Kings throughout the first quarter. At the end of the period, they were up by... And that'll...
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. It's been one outstanding game from De'Aaron Fox.
And guys, we saw just how tough he can be with the step to the rim. Great job of just attacking that first half.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
Checking out the group for Quinn Snyder to start the second half. Mitchell is the 2 with Ingles at the 3. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Conley in at point. Now here is Conley. Bagley with the block. Here's Fox. Through the net again. He's done that 10 times tonight, and he's only needed 11 shots to get there.
Doing a lot of nice work now from the field. He's helped get them this lead, and now he's helped them keep it.
They get it back. Gobert, and good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. Gobert's got 6 points. Kings leading now by 3. Fox dishes to Bagley. Back to Fox. Bogdanovich passes to Hield. Left side, Bagley. And there are the Kings with another bucket.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
Mitchell against Fox. Ready by Bogdanovich.
Yeah, pretty safe to say that this is the kind of game that you just want to flush as soon as you get done with it.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
And so it's Utah here with the ball. Sacramento making their last shot. 6 to shoot. Bogdanovich.
Yeah, the length and height of Bogdanovich is impressive. Outstanding at slamming it down there when he got the chance.
Fox dishes to Hield. Fires from the line. Goes back up. And it's laid in by Bagley. Bagley's got 4 points in the quarter.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
And now the fast break. Fox with the ball. And it's Fox with the jam.
Tough matchup here, and Fox has it going right now. The lefty getting some room and making it happen.
Mitchell against Fox. Mitchell trying to free himself. Snatched up. Jazz passing it around. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. Bogdanovich has got 7 points in the game.
And the reliability of Bogdanovich. His teammates know bogey is good for that shot. So he gets the feed and sinks it.
Now here's Bagley. In the corner, it's Hield. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Jazz trail by 6. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Here's Conley. Doesn't go for him. Good D by Hield. And here comes the break. Here's Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
And Bagley with a nice job of surveying there.
We've got 1:23 left to play in the third. Here's Mitchell. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
Oh, and this is some serious showmanship. Loving that tomahawk right there.
Greg, he came with force, and that's not just about getting 2 points. That was sending, I think, a message. Now, here's Bagley. On the wing, Hield. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Hield's got 4 points in the quarter.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Here's Mitchell. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance. And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And the Kings will go for a different look here. Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Giles. Ken Bazemore comes in for Buddy Hield. Barnes, he's checked in for Bogdanovich. And it's Joseph in for De'Aaron Fox. And a switcher also for Utah. Larson's checked in. Now here's Joseph. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line. The Kings shooting their third free throw attempt of the game. Free throw good, Joseph. 23 seconds left to play in the third. Now Clarkson. Dishes to Gobert. And the rejection by Holmes.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
And how about Barnes getting inside and just muscling that one up?
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
And he makes both free throws.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Got it off in time. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's the Sacramento Kings in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They've dictated the pace, pushed the ball at every chance, and it's paying off for them. And don't go away. We'll be right back. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Now the passing for the team becoming contagious, this time involving the big.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Harrison Barnes is out there with Nemanja Bjelica. Then it's Corey Joseph. Then there's Rashawn Holmes. And it's Bazemore at the 2-guard spot. That's the 5 out there for the Kings. It's good.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Bazemore against Mitchell. It's deflected.
Sensational coverage by Bazemore there. His length makes him a threat to always be able to block shots like that.
With the tip, and it's Holmes with the extra effort.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Here's what Sacramento's going with right now. Marvin Bagley's checked in for Rashawn Holmes. Heald comes in for Kent Bazemore. And it's Fox in for Corey Joseph. Here's Fox. Following the basket by Donovan Mitchell. And Fox gets it to go. Fox has got 10 points here in the second half.
Well, hard to get Fox off of his center of gravity. So low, so quick, and phenomenal at scoring when he gets hit.
Clarkson surveying the floor. From deep. It's hauled in by the Kings.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Barnes kicks to Bjelica. Passes to Bagley. 5 to shoot. It's stolen by Davis. Mitchell against Fox. Mitchell's shot is good.
Not sure which clips they watched at halftime, but he has figured out how to attack the D, and they kept him in check in the first half. He's flipped it.
Now here's Fox. Bagley kicks to Bjelica. Heald from outside. Bogdanovich grabs the miss.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Davis finds Clarkson, and he makes that one. Clarkson's got 4 this quarter.
Well, Clarkson can get inside. He's athletic to do that, and then needs the touch in that area. Showed it off there.
It's Fox with the drive.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
And the Jazz call time here.
And they're allowing too many points in the paint. Coach is going to let them hear about it.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it, make the adjustment.
And now, let's present our New Balance player of the game, De'Aaron Fox.
And guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
Bogdan Bogdanovic, he's checked in for Barnes. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, during that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Quinn Snyder said to his team. He said, if we're going to pull this out, we have to do it as a team. We have to rely on one another, trust one another, and help one another. Let's go get this. Kevin, back to you.
Harry Giles is checked in for the Kings. Lets it fly. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Conley for the Jazz. Rudy Gobert comes in for Ed Davis. And it's George Niang in for Mitchell. And so Fox will bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. They're leading by 8.
More and more improved floor awareness for De'Aaron Fox.
For the Jazz, this one's not looking good. Outside Conley. And the layup's good off the glass. Conley's got his first points of the game.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. Going to be a high-scoring affair tonight.
Here's Clarkson. And it's good for 2. Clarkson's got 6 here in this quarter.
Like to see Jordan turn on the jets right there. Change of speed so hard to guard, and Jordan, he's very much capable of that.
The putback, it's good on the putback. And the Kings lead by 8.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Conley's shot is off. Sacramento's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Utah with the rebound. 59 seconds left in the 4th quarter. There's the triple. Bogdanovic grabs the miss. Kings have gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. Hield kicks to Giles. From deep. The shot comes out, so Utah will take it the other way. We've got 33 seconds left to play here in the 4th. And the basket by Ingles.
Pretty good recognition for Clarkson. He's moving the ball, and some good things starting to happen now offensively.
Shot by Hield, nobody around. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
And here's Clarkson. Up top, Gobert. Back to Clarkson. On the wing, Ingles. Down low, Gobert. Ingles. So the Kings win it. Some good. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it, folks. A terrific look at the city. Now it's it.
Well, Kevin.
David Aldridge, thank you. Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. Fox and Bogdanovich pair up at the 1 and the 2. Bielitsa is out there with Bagley, and it's Barnes in at the small forward. And for Memphis, Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at the small forward. Now here's Morant. Valanciunas passes to Morant. Here's Winslow. 4 on the clock, and that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Appreciate the effort, though, making his presence felt defensively.
Count it, good. Yeah, tonight, Greg, two teams with a lot of talent, but also a lot of inexperience on each side.
And Kevin, you know what that means? It means we're going to see some spectacular plays, but a few that'll have you scratching your head as well. Always interesting to watch these young players develop.
Driving with ferocity. I mean, when Fox puts it on the deck, he's fantastic at finding ways to finish.
Morant scanning the floor. Off target from outside. Bogdanovich against Morant. Outside, Fox. Back to Bogdanovich. Not going to go that time. Some solid defense there from Jackson. And it's Bielitsa with the foul. That's his first foul. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for Memphis. Fox against Morant. Back to Jackson. Over Bielitsa. Jackson misses.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Well, Harrison Barnes at 6'8", 225 has played some power forward. Greg, do you like him there or at his more natural small forward position?
I think in today's game, Kevin, having the strength he does allows him to kind of hold his own. You know, you don't see a lot of 4 men playing a lot of post-up in today's game. He's still got to be able to play in space, and I think creates matchup nightmares for the opponent.
Now here's Jackson. Now here's Brooks. Basket good.
These are what I call rhythm shots. When Brooks nails these, it helps get him going.
Now Fox. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so 1 free throw coming up. Buddy Hield, he's checked in for Bogdanovich. The Kings shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game. Free throw good, Fox.
But what you love about Fox is the edge he plays with, a competitive, aggressive player who feels like he can take on anybody.
Valanciunas passes to Jackson. Back to Valanciunas. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson.
That was just a perfect possession, getting it in tight for the high percentage shot.
Fox looking it over. Pass to Hield over Brooks. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side.
And Hield is ready to shoot as soon as he gets the pass. The D can't afford to play off of.
Brooks against Hield. And Brooks, here we go.
And 1 step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Well, come on, guys. Someone has to rotate over. Defensively, that's just poor communication.
Hield against Brooks. Bagley controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Well, when you think of Bagley, the word energy comes to mind, especially on the offensive boards.
Morant passes to Jackson. Shoots the 3. Brooks with it. Now guarded by Hield. Shot clock at 5. Out to Brooks. 3-pointer. No good. Shot missing. So the Kings will take it the other way. And up the court come the Kings on the break.
No, he's a solid team player. He doesn't always look for his shot. He enjoys getting it to the open teammate.
Morant against Fox. Morant outside. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Yeah, I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
Healed outside. Over Valanciunas. Stolen by Brooks. Morant drives in. Out to Brooks. Dishes it to Jackson. From outside the arc. Barnes grabs the miss. Kings leading now by 3. On the wing, Hield. For 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. Out to the wing. And it's denied by Fox. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Kings lead by 3. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And what do you guys think about the Kings here in this one so far?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, how many coaches say we want to start fast? Now let's see if they can maintain that intensity.
On the court for the Kings as the second quarter gets underway. That's at the point with Hield to his side. They're the backcourt. Harrison Barnes is out there with Giles, and it's Bagley in at the center position. A tremendous mobile 1 block that we had to see again. Great send back.
And you can see the mindset he has. When the game's this close, he's going to bring it at that end of the floor.
Now, here's Fox. Hield outside. There's the 3. They get it again.
Oh, man, coaches love seeing that. Barnes grinding on the offensive glass, turning a missed opportunity into points.
Here's Gutteridge. He dishes it to Clark. This one for 3. The rebound by Giles. And the Grizzlies making a change here. Allen's checked in. And then for Sacramento, Bogdanovich comes in for Barnes. And Corey Joseph subbed in for Fox. Passes it to Bogdanovich. Good ball movement here by the Kings. Back to Giles. Bagley trying to free himself up. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Giles has got his first bucket in this one. Allen outside. It's Jones on the wing. And it's good. 2 points.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Hield outside. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Outside, Jones. Pass to Melton. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
I like that pick play. I mean, you can see how easily it makes it for him to get to the cup.
On the wing, Hield. Back to Joseph. Now the pass to Hield. Just 4 to shoot. Shoot from the right block. And again, it's Sacramento converting.
Good take. We all know Hill can shoot. But that threat of the outside, Jay, helps open driving.
Clark kicks to Jones. An easy 2 points on the layup. Jones has got 4 points in the quarter.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
It's stolen by Allen. And with that shot, the Sacramento lead is cut down to just one on the bucket from Jones.
I mean, it took him a long time to get into the flow of the game, but the points are starting to come for him.
Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
Love this dominant play by Bagley, taking complete ownership of the airspace around.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Here's Jones. Bagley with the block.
They need that kind of defensive impact from Bagley. I mean, he's using his size and length to force opponents to be aware of him at that end of the floor.
Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Then for the Kings, Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Marvin Bagley. Harrison Barnes comes in for Hield, and it's Fox in for Joseph.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Outside, Fox. And the foul called on Tyus Jones. That's his first foul. Sacramento making a switch here. Bielitsa's checked in. Grizzlies on defense. They trail by one. There's a minute left to play in the first half. Morant against Holmes. Jackson has the open look. And staying with the play, Valanciunas. Valanciunas has got 4 this quarter.
Oh, I love the rabid intensity right there. Valanciunas, he is capable of doing real damage on the offensive boards.
Valanciunas against Barnes. And the dunk by Barnes.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Now here's Jackson. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Pass to Gutteridge. Back to Jackson. Here's Gutteridge. Covered by Barnes. Here's Jackson. Just 5 on the clock. And stolen by Bielitsa. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Guarded by Morant. 13 feet away. The shot, no good. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a... Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. A pretty close game for the Kings throughout the first quarter. At its highest, their lead topped out at... Thanks for joining us.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Without question, De'Aaron Fox displaying his skills today.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, slicing through the gaps in the defense. I mean, getting many of his buckets in the paint.
And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for the Kings. It's a one-point game. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. So on the floor for Memphis. Morant and Allen at the guard spots. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Brooks in at the 3. Here's Allen. After the basket by De'Aaron Fox. Coupled by Holmes. And stolen by Bielitsa. Here's the break. Shot by Hield. Nobody around. Kept alive by Sacramento.
The sweat that Fox puts in to try to do it all, his energy really sets the bar for this team.
Brooks with it. He has 6. And here's Morant. To the paint. Jackson dishes to Morant. And finished off by Morant.
Oh, no fear now as Morant able to assess the situation and beat the clock just in time.
Now, here's Fox. He's got 11. On the wing, Hield. Defended by Allen. And Holmes throws it down.
Oh, no doubt that Buddy Hield can shoot with the best of, but it's encouraging watching him share the wealth as well.
Allen passes to Valanciunas. Memphis moving that ball around. Morant drives in. The open shot from Jackson and off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
Well, you like guys who can work that in-between area, really keeps the defense honest.
Oh, yeah, flexibility is crucial. You have to be able to take what the defense gives you. And that makes them 4 for 5. I mean, I think that's pretty good numbers. I mean, they've got to be pleased with how things are playing off so far.
Now here's Morant. Allen dishes to Brooks. Back to Allen. Lets the three fly. Brooks misses. Sacramento leading by 5. Bogdanovich passes to Hield. Takes the three. Buries the long-range jumper. Hield's got 7 points in the game.
Well, this is Hield's specialty. I mean, he's out there to shoot and shoot often from downtown.
Brooks kicks to Allen. Back to Brooks. Holmes with the steal. And the Kings pushing it up now. That's a 2 from Hield. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Valanciunas passes to Brooks. Valanciunas dishes to Jackson. Brooks against Bogdanovich. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. No good from Valanciunas. Sacramento's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Hield from outside. With the putback. It's good on the putback. Bielitsa's got his first 2 points.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
The Grizzlies with another miss. On offense, here are the Kings. They're on a 13-4 run. Again, Hield missing.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
Oh, just off his game, forcing a few shots, not letting the game come to him naturally.
Brooks outside. Back to Jackson. And Jackson throws it down hard.
An improved playmaker who does a solid job distributing the rock. Don't sleep on Brooks' vision.
On the wing, Hield. Defended by Allen. And then Hield with the dunk.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Now here's Morant. And the bucket is good. 3-point. And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the officials.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Here's Giles. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. And the Kings lead by 9. The Grizzlies have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Passes it to Winslow. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Marvin Bagley picks one up.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
First one falls for him. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Now Joseph. No points in the game yet for him.
With strength and physicality, Brooks causes problems on the defensive end.
And so it's the Sacramento Kings heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low, so many of their points coming right at the rim. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
Yeah, no need for hero ball there. I mean, you just need to make the right basketball play. Outstanding dish that time.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. On the floor for Sacramento, Hield and Barnes are the 2 and the 3. Marvin Bagley is out there with Nemanja Bjelica, and it's Fox in at point.
And they continue to control the glass.
Fox passes to Bjelica. Hield from outside. Unable to get that one. Now Memphis takes it the other way.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
Here's Gutteridge. Covered by Barnes. Fox with the steal. Here's Hield. And foul on the shot, Hills. And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Here's what Sacramento's going with right now. Giles comes in for Bjelica, and it's Bogdanovich in for Barnes. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Coach Taylor Jenkins talked to his team during the break. He was not happy with their play. He told them, we're getting outworked out there. Simple as that. We got to dial up our effort. Kevin, we'll see if they have enough to get it done.
Even for a player who's not a three-point specialist, I mean, that's a shot you got to knock down.
Hield outside. Giles in the corner. Outside Bogdanovich. That's a 2 from Hield. The offensive rebound.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Out of bounds. Sacramento will take possession.
That's a tough break there. If there has any hope of making a comeback, they have got to take better care of the ball.
Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. The Grizzlies trail by 16. Inside. Whoops, they pick off the pass. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Clark, the pass to Valanciunas. And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
Oh, this is the grit and grind Valanciunas gives you. I mean, someone that isn't going to give into the defense.
And one of the biggest surprises last year for Memphis, Brandon Clark, brought not only the energy, the rebounds, the block shots, he brought the three-point shooting.
Now, here's Fox. Hield outside. Here's Bagley. And finished off by Bagley.
Well, this is something Bagley does very well. I mean, getting the position that he wants, taking his time, and throwing it down.
A player known for his athleticism, Clark's skill set may have been underappreciated by people in personnel.
Not only the long-range shooting, Clark showed up with a terrific floater, hit his free throws. He even started creating for others by the end of last year.
Barnes, he's checked in for Bogdanovich. That's good from Morant.
And what really separates Morant? The intangibles. He has a great camaraderie with his teammates already.
Hield kicks to Bagley. It's tipped, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Brooks. Here's Fox. Three-pointer, Hield. The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Kings lead by 14.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Morant with a wide open look. Sinks the three-pointer.
As Morant gains consistency from range, he becomes that much more dynamic, and that's bad news for the rest of the league.
Three-pointer, Hield. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Valanciunas has got his fourth rebound in this one. Brooks dishes to Morant. Kicks it to Winslow. Now the feed to Jackson. Memphis moving it around. Brooks misses. And so it's Bagley with it. He brings it up for the Kings. The three from Barnes, rebounded by Jackson. Jackson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Valanciunas with the ball. Guarded now by Barnes. Back to Valanciunas. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead. Valanciunas has got 5 points now this quarter. Fox passes to Hield. Beyond the arc. Connects from three-point range.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for the Kings.
And they're fully in control now, but there were some tense moments, I thought, for them throughout this game.
Listen, they certainly weren't coasting, despite what the score looks like. I love the way they came together, though, whenever things started to look a little dire and really put the hammer down.
And a great team effort tonight, helped in large part with contributions in the nice night it ended up being for Buddy Hield.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. It's Parker outside. Rebound by Jang. And Joseph gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Allen for 3. Memphis the rebound. And Valanciunas kicks to Zhang. Jackson passes to Allen. Zhang tipped back in for 2.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there. Here's Valanciunas. Misses the shot. And so it's Sacramento easily grabbing this one. This was a very strong showing for him.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And those are the starting lineups. Lots of interest. It's time for the NBA. DA.
Hey, Kevin, thanks very much. The Utah Jazz.
The Jazz, like Memphis, willing to grind. Thanks, DA. Look at the opening lineup for the Memphis Grizzlies. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at the 3 spot. And for the Jazz, Conley runs the point with Mitchell flanking him. Joe Ingles is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Gobert in at the center, filling out the middle. To the middle. Here's Bogdanovich, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. Well, the outcome tonight, Greg, could come down to the big men up front.
You know, versatility will be key. The front court that can be physical but also pass it, stretch the floor will likely be the victor.
So the Utah Jazz able to put the first points up on the board. Durant. Here's Valanciunas, and there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time.
Well, I think this is something Jonas Valanciunas has hung his hat on, his ability to consistently get to the offensive window. Nicely done.
Now, here's Mitchell. Outside, Bogdanovich. 5 on the clock. Back to Mitchell. Stolen by Jackson. And here we go. The Grizzlies on a fast break. Morant dishes to Valanciunas. Bogdanovich grabs the miss.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
For the 3. And it's Mitchell missing. The Grizzlies have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Morant outside. And the pass to Valanciunas from past the arc. Bangs home the trifecta. Valanciunas has got 5 now.
Takes great confidence in catch and shoot situations, and you can see how comfortable Valanciunas is in that opportunity.
Inside, Conley, and the rejection by Valanciunas. The Grizzlies have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Pass to Jackson. Puts one up from 19, and that one good.
Boy, that play developed just the way they wanted, and Valanciunas made sure they got the bucket. What a tremendous pass.
Now, here's Mitchell. To the inside. Gobert can't hit. For Memphis, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Winslow, the pass to Brooks. Morant outside. Stolen by Michael Conley. And now here comes Conley leading the break. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
Well, why did Donovan Mitchell win the dunk contest? Case in point right there.
We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Here's Morant. Lays it up off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
And it's Mitchell missing. Memphis leading by 5. Jackson with it. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. Winslow with it. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Boy, you love to see Bogdanovich stroke that deep ball. What an accomplished scorer from distance.
To the paint. And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
I'll tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Now, here's Mitchell. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Well, Rudy Gobert showing a bit of an edge on the interior. This guy, if he goes up strong, the defense is going to have to whack him to contain him.
So Utah going with an almost entirely new group here. Davis is checked in for Bogdanovich. Royce O'Neal comes in for Joe Ingles. Jordan Clarkson, he's checked in for Mitchell. And Emmanuel Mudiay subbed in for Mike Conley. Jones drives in. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Mudiay looking around. And there's the pass to Gobert. Over Valanciunas. Gobert can't hit. And the Grizzlies with possession. They're on a 15-6 run. On the wing, Jones. Here's the three. Stolen by Clarkson. Davis drives in. Over Clark. Davis with the bucket.
Boy, not nearly tough enough inside on the defensive end. They made that all too easy for him.
Got it up. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so the first quarter is in the books. Grizzlies lead by 5. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. What stands out to you from the Grizzlies in this one?
They set a physical tone in the first, and that really showed on the backboard.
I think it's why they hold the lead here early, because they're controlling the flow of the game with those second chance opportunities.
So on the floor for Memphis, they've got Clark. Kyle Anderson is out there with Jones, and it's Gutterich in at the small forward. O'Neal passes to Gobert. O'Neal trying to break free. Davis, the second chance effort. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
See, I have so much appreciation for the way Rudy Gobert plays the game. This guy takes smart shots on the offensive end. He uses that reach to perfection on the defensive end. He is a defense unto himself.
Clark dishes to Jones. Fires the three. The kick out to Anderson. Over O'Neal. Shot clock at 5. Here's Melton, defended by Gobert. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
The defensive awareness, the timing, when you have to face a defender that can reject you like that, it can alter your approach.
Jones against Mudiay. Over Jones. Mudiay, no good.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
Pass to Clark. Memphis moving it around. Down low. It's stolen by Davis. Here's Clarkson. And that one is hammered home.
Well, Jordan Clarkson loves the offensive end, and he's in the flow on that drive. That's nice.
Jones against Mudiay. Jones, the pass to Clark. Back to Jones. To the inside. And that one's good by Clark. And the Grizzlies lead by 4.
You got to know, this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
Now here's Mudiay. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Fast break, Memphis. And so it looks like the Grizzlies will retain possession here. A different look for Utah. Bogdanovich comes in for Rudy Gobert. And Donovan Mitchell subbed in for Emmanuel Mudiay. The kick out to Anderson. O'Neal against Brooks. Morant outside. Clock at 4. From the arc. But they'll get another chance. Jackson. Ready by Bogdanovich. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jaren Jackson. That's his first foul for the Jazz. Joe Ingles, he's checked in for O'Neal. And it's Mike Conley in for Clarkson. Winslow's checked in for the Grizzlies. To the middle. Out to Conley. Bogdanovich wide open. Ingles, nice persistence to tip it back up and in.
See, I think you want more of this from Joe Ingles. He has the size and length to keep plays alive.
Morant against Conley. And Davis sends it back. They get it back and out of bounds as Utah gains possession. The Grizzlies making a switch here. Valanciunas is checked in. Jazz have gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. Morant against Mitchell. Can't tie it up as that one's no good.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Winslow kicks to Jackson. From deep three-point range, here's Valanciunas. Brooks dishes to Morant.
Oh, goodness gracious.
About that finish.
Wow.
Memphis shooting their first free throw of the game here.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
Now here is Conley. No points in the game yet for him. And the rejection by Valanciunas.
Boy, that's the length of Jonas Valanciunas on the defensive end. Not easy to get a shot over the 7-footer.
Winslow, the pass to Jackson. Back to Winslow. Feeds it to Jackson. And Jackson throws it down hard.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Conley against Morant. Now here is Conley. Defense is right there. The 15-footer. Another miss by Utah.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Morant dishes to Jackson. Back to Morant. Jacks up a three. Kept alive. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Valanciunas. Gobert, he's checked in for the Jazz. Moutier comes in for Michael Conley. Clark, he's checked in for Memphis. Morant against Moutier. Gobert. No good that time. Nice D from Valanciunas. Brooks kicks to Valanciunas. To the wing on the left. Clark for three.
I love how Bogdanovich gets up and tries to.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K. For the Grizzlies, the first quarter was pretty even. At the end of one, they were able to end up with a... And...
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. Jonas Valanciunas having a dominant impact in this game.
And those extra chances mean so much. And he has shaped the game with the way he's been pulling down those offensive boards.
Really putting his handprint on this game. You love the hustle. You love the work ethic he has had on tape.
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
Conley, the pass to Ingles. He kicks to Mitchell. Launches it. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Valanciunas has got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Brooks, the pass to Morant. Pass to Valanciunas. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Mitchell against Brooks. Mitchell passes to Conley. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one's on Morant.
You can see that defenders try to play with a level of physicality against Mike Conley, but this guy's such a tough competitor. He'll get to the line.
Looking at who's out there now for the Jazz. Royce O'Neal comes in for Joe Ingles, and it's Jordan Clarkson in for Donovan Mitchell.
Hey, yo, right here, right here.
Jones looking for an opening. He feeds it to Valanciunas. He dishes it to Jackson. Puts up a three. Utah with the rebound. And here's Bogdanovich for three. The three. The shot that time not on target. Memphis leading by 7. Valanciunas finds Jones. Back to Valanciunas. It's stolen by Gobert. Fast break. Here come the Jazz. Here's Clarkson. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
The one thing with Clarkson, sometimes he can get a little out of control, and he does a tremendous job creating offense and putting himself in a position to attack.
A guy who can be a little inconsistent game to game. Clarkson can be extremely consistent year to year.
Right. You consider him as a rookie. Many of the numbers then are similar to what they are now. But the one thing that has improved is the consistency of the three-point shooting. He's worked so hard on it, and that's where the consistency has started to take root.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Bogdanovich passes to Conley. Outside Bogdanovich. The Jazz making a switch here. Moutier is checked in, and Memphis also making a switch. Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Jaren Jackson. Clark for three. Gutteridge, the pass to Clark. It's good. Clark's got his second basket of the game.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Clarkson taking his time here. To the paint. Here's Gobert. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Rudy Gobert, an athletic monster. He fends off the defense with an amazing finish.
Clark, the pass to Melton. And he banks in the layup. And the Grizzlies lead by 7.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Moutier pass to Gobert. And it's in there.
And you can see the improving court awareness of Emmanuel Moutier, having an understanding for when to find his guys.
Jones against Moutier. Jones, no luck. And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for the Jazz. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. The feed to Gobert. He can't get it to go. Some solid defense from Clark.
Well, that's just inconsistency from him, and it's happened all night, and it hasn't helped their cause.
Fires top of the key, and Anderson gets it to go. Jazz trail by 7. Clarkson on the wing. Ripped away. And it's Memphis on the break. Jones is running. And it's Clark with the jam.
Agile play to get his hand in there and get the steal. Intelligent play to immediately start the break.
Now here's Moutier. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Dishes it to Gobert. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Memphis leading by 7. Clark kicks to Jones. Here's Melton. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Jones has got 3 assists now in this one. Now Clarkson. From past the arc. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's Memphis. Ahead by 9 as the quarter And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. On the court for Memphis to start the fourth, Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jonas Valanciunas is out there with Brandon Clark, and it's Winslow in at the three, the small forward. Conley, the pass to O'Neal. Clock at 6. Back to Conley. Offline with his three.
And they have built their advantage on the scoreboard here by doing all the little things.
It's Morant in the corner, and that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession.
They got very fortunate there, guys. They should just take their time on offense and not try to force things.
Jackson, he's checked in for Brandon Clark. Conley against Morant. Inside. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Jazz trail by 9. Here's Ingles. Chalk up 2 there.
Well, how good is Joe Ingles at pushing the pace in transition? Understands the right route to take in space.
Winslow, the pass to Jackson. Back to Winslow. The dish now to Morant. Good, and the nice assist from Winslow. 9 points for Ja Morant.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
The Jazz shooting at 36%. They really seem out of sync offensively. And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Launches it. Morant with another miss.
Well, it hasn't been the most efficient game for this guy, but their team is fortunate to still be out in front.
Conley, the pass to Gobert.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
The free throw drops for Gobert. And Gobert drops them both. Memphis leading by 7. Morant outside. The pass to Valanciunas. Stolen by O'Neal. One-on-one here. Here's Mitchell. That shot misses. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. Brooks outside. Back to Jackson. It's stolen by Ingles. The drive by Mitchell. Lays it up and banks it in.
My goodness, how do you guard against that? Mitchell tremendous at just getting through the contact.
Here's Morant. That's all good, and that's his 5th basket of the game. He's shooting 5 for 11 now.
You can see it. He's taking better shots, and the results are coming because of it.
Here's Conley. It's stolen by Valanciunas. 3-on-3. Here's Winslow. And here's Valanciunas. Just 5 on the clock. It's Morant in the corner. Gobert pulls it in. And so Gobert will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. And the Grizzlies leading by 7. Morant looking around. Good on the triple.
And we've seen Morant make strides in this area. Now you have to take that three-point shot seriously.
Conley with the 3. The Grizzlies pull it in. Winslow's got 4 rebounds in this game. Brooks outside. Back to Winslow. Morant outside. Out to Brooks. Trying to find Valanciunas. Gets it to him. Here's Jackson, and Jackson throws it down hard.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for the Grizzlies.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Valanciunas.
Boy, I think he made his presence felt in the paint more than anywhere else. This guy's rebounding numbers were outstanding. He controlled the glass.
Looking at who's out there now for the Jazz. Bogdanovich is checked in for Joe Ingles, and it's Moutier in for Mike Conley. Jackson misses. 34 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Mitchell with it. To end the cold streak, Ja Morant grabs the rebound. And the official signaled the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. Eight seconds left in the fourth. Now here's Moutier. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin,